welcome to our channel. Today, we're taking you on an exciting journey through Africa as we explore the 15 safest countries to travel in this diverse and beautiful continent. From breathtaking landscapes to rich cultural experiences, Africa has so much to offer adventurous travelers. Join us as we uncover the hidden gems and safety highlights of these incredible destinations. Number 15. Sudan. Sudan, despite recent political upheavals, used to be a true gem when it comes to safety for travelers. The Islamic conservative nation, with strict Sharia law, has shown unparalleled hospitality to visitors. As a solo female traveler, I experienced the warmth and kindness of the locals, and never once felt in danger. However, the security situation has changed now due to political shifts and military violence. But once the country stabilizes again, Sudan will undoubtedly be an incredible destination worth exploring, especially to experience the amazing people who live there. No need to worry about malaria in Sudan. The main consideration is the stifling heat, which can reach up to 50 degrees at certain times of the year. Number 14. South Africa. South Africa stands out for its diversity, accessibility, and exceptional tourism infrastructure. Despite high crime rates in many cities, the well-established transport system and the easy-to-use amenities make traveling here relatively safe. The country offers a rich cultural, historical, and natural experience, with lower occurrences of tropical diseases like malaria, and a relatively safe environment in terms of dangerous animals. South Africa is undoubtedly one of the safest countries to travel in Africa. Number 13. Uganda. Number 13 on the list is Uganda, a landlocked East African country known for its gorilla population and fantastic safari opportunities. With good tourist infrastructure, especially around the White Nile region, Uganda is a popular destination. Although there have been isolated reports of kidnapping, the overall safety is quite good. Travelers should be cautious about their belongings and avoid walking alone at night. Precautions against malaria are essential, but other than that, Uganda is a rewarding and safe destination to explore. Number 12. Zambia. Zambia, a large rural country with a significant population of wild animals, is considered safe for travelers. Although basic medical facilities and the risk of malaria are concerns, political stability and rare environmental disasters make Zambia a secure destination. The country's highlight, Victoria Falls, is a must-see attraction situated on the border with Zimbabwe. Number 11. Malawi. Malawi, despite being economically disadvantaged, is known as the warm heart of Africa and feels very safe for travelers. While tourist infrastructure is stable around Lake Malawi, other regions may have limited amenities. The country's political situation is relatively solid, and the absence of dangerous animals adds to its safety. Overall, Malawi is one of the 15 safest countries in Africa to travel to. Number 10. Tanzania. Tanzania is a relatively safe country in East Africa for travelers. Despite cultural diversity, the political situation is quite stable with low tensions between different ethnic groups. Popular destinations like Arusha, the Serengeti, and Zanzibar are well equipped to accommodate tourists. Travelers should be cautious about cyclones, tidal waves, and flooding in coastal areas, which can be severe during certain times of the year. Proper planning and consideration of the season are essential for a safe trip to Tanzania. Number 9. Morocco. Morocco is generally considered one of the safest countries in Africa, especially in comparison to some other North African destinations. Tourist infrastructure is well developed, and the country is known for its cultural richness and historical attractions. While petty theft and harassment may occur, the conditions within hotels are generally good. Quick connections to Spain and other European destinations provide a safety net in case of any issues, and Morocco's growing economy ensures acceptable services. Dressing appropriately and respecting religious modesty are essential aspects of traveling safely in Morocco. Number 8. Egypt. Despite having experienced political upheaval and some terrorist activity, Egypt is highly developed and easy to travel in, even for solo female travelers. The country's infrastructure is well established, and ride-sharing apps like Uber make getting around simple. Egypt's climate does get hot, but there are few climatic dangers, and malaria is not an issue here. Outside of diving in the Red Sea, encounters with dangerous wildlife are unlikely. Taking a Nile cruise is a safe and remarkable experience not to be missed. Number 7. The Gambia. The Gambia, a small coastal nation bordering Senegal, is known for being safe and largely crime-free. Petty theft, such as pickpocketing, remains a concern, but with proper precautions, travelers should be fine. Traveling in major cities and using licensed taxis or transfers is recommended. The Gambia is a safe zone for travelers, and its good tourist infrastructure attracts many visitors. Number 6. Senegal. Senegal, a French-speaking coastal nation in West Africa, is recognized as one of Africa's most politically stable countries. The country is seen as a model democracy, with a good level of press freedom and democratic elections since its independence in 1960. Health issues like yellow fever, typhoid, malaria, and rabies exist but are not widespread. Despite the presence of these diseases, Senegal remains one of the safest countries in West Africa for travelers. Number 5. Kenya. Despite some terrorist-related incidents and disputed election results leading to civil unrest, Kenya is still considered one of the 15 safest countries to travel in Africa. The excellent infrastructure, communication networks, and a large population make accessing health facilities relatively easy throughout the country. While avoiding certain areas during the wet season and being cautious of environmental factors like flooding is essential, Kenya's overall safety makes it a popular destination in East Africa. Number 4. Rwanda. Rwanda, once marred by a horrific genocide, has transformed into one of the safest countries in Africa. Civil peace has been maintained since the tragic events of the 90s, and the country's infrastructure and medical services are well developed. Travelers should be cautious about malaria and general infections from cuts and scratches but can otherwise enjoy the safety and wonders of this East African nation. Number 3. Eswatini. Number 3 on the list of safest countries in Africa is the tiny nation of Eswatini, located within South Africa. With an absolute monarch and limited population, crime and political upheaval are minimal. Few dangerous animals and rolling green hills contribute to the level of security in Eswatini. The main safety concern is the distance from large medical services, as the country is predominantly rural. Number 2. Botswana. Botswana is undoubtedly one of the safest countries in Africa, with a stable political climate and a growing economy. The country boasts good public services, including roads and medical infrastructure, and civil unrest is rare. While large wild animals, especially the massive elephant population, pose some danger, overall, Botswana provides a safe travel experience. Number 1. Namibia. Namibia earns the top spot as probably the safest country to travel in Africa. Its desert climate reduces the risk of tropical diseases, and malaria is generally considered not to be a concern in the southern region. The country's low population density and politically stable environment contribute to its safety. Excellent medical services and well-developed roads make traveling in Namibia comfortable. And that wraps up our top 15 list of the safest countries to travel in Africa. We hope you enjoyed this travel adventure and feel inspired to explore these amazing destinations. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more travel content from us. Have you been to any of these countries? Share your experiences in the comments below. Until next time, happy travels!